Let's talk about my dancer paintings and my dancer series. So this is a 5 by 7 picture canvas of a one of my little dancers. I basically do the really little ones, and then I do the larger ones. So basically, it's the little ones and the not so little ones. Um, how it started, I've always liked dancers. I remember painting dancers way before I even got a style for it. But what happened is I was in Washington, D.C., in the art museums there, and I saw some very nice um, ballerina dancers painted by um, Degas, Edgar Degas. And I just fell in love with them, especially the older ones. The color just really resounded with me. And I knew I had to try some of that. Now, my first dancers were um, pretty realistic coloring, but then I started to just really experiment with putting colors and from the environment around into the dancer, because I guess my theory was that dancers are moving around so gracefully and so swiftly that sometimes it's hard to distinguish between the background and the dancer. And I thought that'd be a great idea if I just keep that theory alive, and create harmony of movement um, by incorporating colors into the background and the figures, similar colors, to make it all kind of harmoniously move about the canvas. So my first series of painting pictures, dancer painting pictures, was this particular pose. Um, and this pose, I have to say, is one of the few ones that I just made up in the top of my head. I saw many examples of dancers, and I really wanted some kind of real big oomph to uh, these this figure, and it just I just loved the fact that I could use so many colors, and she was in the middle of an action, and it just worked out so well. And then I started doing, other positions that dancers could be in. But I have to say that my favorite is this position. Let me show you. This position here is something effervescent and light and spiritual about this particular position. And the next thing I know, people are asking me for more and more dancer pictures. So I started to do way more dancer pictures. I must have done maybe about 50, maybe 70 dancer pictures um, since I started doing dancer pictures. And I would say of the small ones, the little dancers, probably more like a couple of hundred. And they sell really well. I think everybody can relate to beauty and a dancer, and the colors that I use just kind of ignites that, and I think that people really appreciate that. Um, if it wasn't for my dancer pictures, there wouldn't be other pictures of people doing other things. That's where my process of and experimenting with color relationships and layers and translucent layers and thick layers all began, and light and dark, that all began with the dancer paintings. And now I just use them just in regular everyday average people, and I feel it's just as beautiful as the dancers are, and I hope you uh, enjoy them as well.